Hey, I'm Sam Vincent. This is 25 Questions.
Who was your biggest inspiration growing up?
My older brother Jay was my biggest inspiration. Just kind of watching him in those early years, Eastern versus Everett, and watching the energy that he was putting into the game. He was my biggest inspiration.
How did you first get into basketball?
I first got into basketball because those early high school games, Magic versus Jay, Eastern versus Everett, were so electric. I remember one game at Jennison Fieldhouse. There was about 10,000 fans there watching a high school game. And from that point on, I just fell in love with the game.
How did it feel to win Mr. Basketball Award?
Winning Mr. Basketball was the highlight of my basketball career, it really was. There was a very tough and competitive field of high school players. I remember it being the first year that the award was created, so I was nervous, thinking maybe I'd get it, maybe it'd go to Eric Turner and Flynn or one of the kids in Detroit. Very exciting time for me.
How has attending MSU impacted your life?
Attending MSU, man, it's been so incredible in so many different ways. Obviously, from a basketball standpoint, having a chance to work and learn from some of the best collegiate coaches in the country, Coach Heathcote, Coach Izzo, and all the other coaches that we had on the staff. But then just the culture, the professors that was here, the environment, the learning style. It's impacted everything that I've done, both basketball-wise, but also in other areas of my life.
How do you stay connected with the MSU community?
Man, I stay connected through a variety of different ways. There's such a large MSU alumni population, guys who have had a chance to play NBA basketball, but not only the players, professors, students. So there's always, that pride around the green and white, and there's always a new Spartan to connect with.
What's your favorite memory from MSU Homecoming?
Man, my favorite memory from MSU Homecoming would have to be just the opportunity to see all the different players that I played with from 1981 to 85 and talk through all the different stories coming back and connecting on the dorms that we lived in or some of the situations on the basketball court. Just a chance to kind of get down memory lane.
Why did you choose Michigan State University?
Man, it was home. An opportunity to play here in East Lansing. And in front of family and friends, a chance to stay connected to some of the things that Jay and Magic had already started and developed in terms of winning an NCAA championship. So for me, it was special just to stay home and play around people that I knew.
Does that look familiar up there?
Man. Those were sweet days. What can I say? How you guys doing? How are you? Good, thanks. Good to see you.
What was your most memorable moment at MSU?
My most memorable moment at MSU, man, there were so many. But I'd have to say my junior season. We had a lot of talent. I think we were picked in the preseason in the top 4. Had some injuries, didn't actually live up to what we were billed to do, but that was the year that we had Scott Skiles, Kevin Willis, Daryl Johnson, just an amazing team, and will always be a team that I remember. What's up, man? How you doing, man? You all right? Sam, how's it going? What's up,
David?
Hey, David. Nice to meet you.
How did playing MSU prepare you for the NBA?
Well, I think the level of competition, obviously in the Big Ten, great basketball players, great teams, very, very competitive. So I think the opportunity to play here at Michigan State, not only against great competition, but with the guys that we brought in. Just had some fantastic players, great coaches, and all of that played a big role in getting me ready to play in the league.
What was it like being drafted by the Boston Celtics and winning an NBA championship in your rookie year?
Man, getting drafted by the Boston Celtics was, I'd have to say it was a little bittersweet. At that time, I was a big Magic Johnson fan. I wanted to play in LA with the Lakers. And the rivalry between Irvin and Larry Bird at that time was real, real tough. But what I learned was it was one of the best sports organizations in the world. Had a chance to win an NBA championship and play with some amazing Hall of Fame players and be a part of just an incredible dynasty. I loved it.
What was your most memorable moment in the NBA?
My most memorable moment in the NBA had to be the days, my first days, being on an NBA court and playing against my childhood idols. That would have been my older brother, Jay Vincent, and Irvin Johnson. To actually be in an NBA jersey and see them in a Mavericks and a Laker jersey, that was a very special day.
How did you handle the pressure of playing in the NBA?
You know, I think I got great advice on how to handle the pressure from some of the guys that got there before I, and especially Jay and Magic. Had a chance to talk to those guys in the summertime when they came back and we played at Jenison. But also just a chance to connect with other NBA players that would come in and play at Jenison Fieldhouse. Just to talk about the pressures, the schedule, life off the court, you know, all those different challenges. I had a chance to kind of get some information prior to getting there.
How has your experience at MSU influenced your decision to coach?
I think having had a chance to learn the game from what I believe were some of the best collegiate coaches to ever coach college basketball, it really kind of made me feel like I had something to share. So a lot of times now when I'm working with players with my teams, currently and in the past, it's always taking a chance to share some of those things that I learned, whether they're fundamental drills, shooting drills, on the court stuff, off the court stuff. It's really a lot of what I had a chance to learn here at Michigan State.
Okay, Sam, it's time for our rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Tailgating or post-game celebrations?
Tailgating.
Sparty's run out or football team entrance?
Sparty's run out.
Michigan summer or Michigan winter?
Michigan summer for sure.
MSU dairy store or Sparty's convenience store?
Sparty's convenience store.
Beaumont Tower or Spartan statue?
Spartan statue.
Zeke the Wonder Dog or squirrels on campus?
Zeke the Wonder Dog.
Lucky the Leprechaun or Sparty?
I'm green and white Sparty all the way.
Well, thank you, Sam, for taking the time to answer a few questions today. Go green.
My pleasure. Happy to be here. Go white.